Welcome back to Echoes of Ages, the role-playing podcast where a handful of fools are just trying to save the world, one mishap at a time. Don't forget to follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode, and be sure to check out our Instagram or Facebook pages for the maps, character art, and creatures from today's adventure. The link is in the description. Finally, if you're enjoying the journey so far, leave us a rating or a review. It helps others find the show and keeps our party going strong. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoy the episode.
You heard me right, Jasmira. Vadran's daughter needs rescuing.
Oh, and I assume she's in...
Yes, she's in Mairse.
Mairse.
As you know, the lords aren't permitted to leave that which they rule over. As a speaker, I could come and go, but without a proper invitation, any visit by myself will draw suspicion as to my motive for being there. Fortunately, this is where you and those others can come in. And I think it gives our side an advantage in the situation. Sharp as Sadra is, I think the influx of people for this little tournament is going to have her preoccupied.
Do we know if she's okay? Why is she in there?
There was some claims of Vanessa crossing someone in Mairse, and Kelgor enforces judicial wrath immediately. He's always been supportive of his people to the point of overprotective and even excessive, quite frankly. But my sources tell me she is being kept in a tucked-away prison somewhere within the city.
Oh, she's in a prison. She's not even in one of the public prisons?
No, I think she's a little too prolific for something that simple.
Okay, well, at least she'll be safe, right? She's not being executed.
Not that I'm aware of, and I haven't been led to believe that, just that she's being held. It depends how severe Kelgor feels this incident or indictment against his citizen was.
Do you know more about how she got into prison?
I haven't gotten those details yet.
Do they know who she is? Well, it seems odd that they wouldn't send out...
I think they do know who she is, and that's why they've tried to keep it quiet, to not draw ire from our end, but it's trickled back, so...
What was she doing there in the first place?
I assuming just traveling, maybe visiting some friends. I know she does know some people in the city.
Do you happen to know anyone that may know of her whereabouts, or know what happened to her, or she was staying with? People we can start talking to her?
I would suggest talking to Samuel Innes. He's one of my contacts in the city. He's the blacksmith.
Okay. And he'll know a little bit more about...
I suspect, yeah, he'll have a bit more detail. Being right there. This is a long way for information to travel, and while we have, obviously, there are means to expedite communication, I haven't gotten any urgent details, so I'm assuming he, in the time since I've gotten my information, should have something more.
How long has it been since she's been incarcerated?
Sounds like about a month.
A month? Wow. This is unusual.
It may be a little less.
No, more in the fact that maybe they haven't sent word or given you the opportunity to rectify things on a more, low-down level.
None of the lords have ever liked each other. The last thing they'll do is communicate with each other. Although, to hold something like that over someone's head, yeah, I don't... I think they know it would end poorly if Vadran was to directly involve himself.
Okay. Do you have a description or a sketch of her painting?
Vadran, only prettier. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay, good.
She is obviously a fellow dwarf. Very, very almost white blonde hair. She used to braid it with rubies that she would get through her father that have been brought through the city.
Does she have any scars, birthmarks, other markings that we should know?
But Vadran and Vanessa are the only two dwarves I've ever seen in the desert. It narrows it down a little bit.
Okay. Do you happen to have anything of hers?
I don't. I could possibly get something. I see the gears are turning. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking there might be arcane ways of finding her if she's not protected through scrying or location spells. But if they don't think anyone's looking for her at this moment, we might be able to. We might get lucky.
Very, very possible. When is this ship leaving?
Let's see. I saw in a day.
All right. I will bring something of hers to you before you leave tomorrow then.
Okay.
I will return here in the morning.
Right. Is there a reward for this? Not to be, crass at this moment, but there are other people I have to convince.
Absolutely. I think it's suffice to say for Vadran to have his daughter back, being the lord of this entire city, he'll show his gratitude thoroughly.
Understood. Okay. Is there anything else we should know that might affect our possibilities?
Again, the only thing I would suggest is you've been to Mairse. You know how sharp Saedra is. Use this tournament as a distraction to hopefully at least find where she is. And if we can get her out and back, even better. But
okay,
she's the biggest threat to this, even more so than Kelgor. He's not sharp enough to figure anything out on his own.
All right. And Samuel will know of any additional allies we can count on if there are any in the city. Okay. All right.
I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
He turns, sticks his hands back in his sleeves, and walks back down the street.
I will turn around and make some very strong cactus coffee.
For the rest of you, as we spoke before, you can kind of start your days however you want, whether it's up and early, resting in a little bit, but you do have the full day before setting sail tomorrow for the Tystalia. Doesn't mean you have to do anything, but if anyone does have things they would like to do.
I don't think Reef and I would do anything different than how the previous day had gone. Take him to the theater. He's practicing, he's training, he's getting sharp. I am hyping up around town, doing shows, getting the word out.
And if you revisit the places you went yesterday, now that he's there in person, a lot of the people that were like really excited and impressed by what you showed them some of them are in awe. And now that they're actually seeing the person, it's like, wow, this is this folk hero almost that they'd heard so much about, and this great fighter. They haven't seen a lot of that. You'd definitely be getting asked for autographs.
Heck yeah. WJF. Wait, WVJ. There we go.
The one guy just turns to the other. I've never seen somebody write a J with an F before. That's a cool combination. They kind of stroll off.
Oh, do I have my gloves?
You sat and watched him make them. They weren't quite done, but in the morning you can pick up no problem.
How do they feel all right? Everything works how it's supposed to?
When you first kind of slip them on, they feel a little tight, but once your hand is in and you like squeeze your fists a couple times, you're like, these are class.
Perfect.
And then he'll get the remaining couple gold from you.
Anything mechanical on that, Jay?
On these ones, not so much.
Yep, cool.
If I have the opportunity, I would try and take that enchantment ready gem.
Yep.
And try and go see if I can put like a spare the dying cantrip in it, because we do be dying.
What are the odds of that?
Pretty good.
I think if you gave word and kind of that you were looking to get it dealt with, you could easily find an enchanter within the city who could, especially because it's a cantrip, could easily be done in like an hour and a half.
Cool. Yeah, I'm doing that.
So yeah, you can mark that as basically now spare the dying gem.
Cool. And it costs money.
25 gold.
Okay.
And when it's used, it will consume the gem.
Oh, it's a one-time.
Yeah. Whatever you put in the gem, unless you put something more powerful, it'll use it up. And even if you were to put a more powerful spell, when it used up, it would still use up the gem. It's just the only way to override the cantrip is to put something higher and so forth.
Okay.
But using the gem and the spell in it consumes the gem.
Okay, so it's a one-off defibrillator.
Kind of, yeah.
Cool. Break in case of emergency.
And of course, Dasa and Gaspin will be very happy to see Reef again, especially Gaspin. Or is he Giant G now?
Yep. Hang out, do a couple things, give him a hug, hang out. When Cass isn't looking, take a break, get some water, shoot the shit. Cass is looking, back to trading.
Yeah.
I want to ask Sam if she wants to go foraging for ants.
For what, sorry?
For ingredients.
I thought you said ants for some reason. I'm like, what?
Would you like to go ant collecting with me? I'm slowly trying to change my current character into my old character.
Yes. I've been mean out the whole time. the question would be that would we want to be going outside of the city to collect things or inside the city?
It's whatever Sam wants, honestly. If you want to go explore, I trust you completely. Whatever you need, I'll help facilitate it. And I'm also going to ask if Sam is going to be making any more healing potions.
Every day Sam makes one healing potion.
As in the words of a great man, we do be dying.
Yeah, I could technically make up to 3, but it uses up all of my reagents for the day.
Okay.
So I always make one healing potion every morning. It does take a little bit of time to prepare.
Will we be wandering off into the wilds?
I'm not sure. Maybe we should stay inside. I could probably get something from one of the stores. Maybe that other guy that we bought some ingredients from earlier?
Well, I don't see a problem with that, honestly. I thought you might want to explore a little bit, but I've forgotten that you're not the one who doesn't have money. I was thinking we would keep things free, but since I've given you all of my scorpions, you can buy whatever you'd like.
Free is better though. Yeah, let's go get some free stuff then. Okay, we can get some free stuff. And I start going through my journal. Jay, do I know of anywhere just outside of the city that we could maybe look for just a few herbs or things that are kind of growing around here?
Yeah, absolutely. You can, without going too far out of town, obviously, and endangering yourselves anyway, you can certainly, there's like small groves of desert lily, and like you can find some brittle bush, and even Dejuan poppies.
I'm also wondering if Chick can help out a little bit and either do some hunting or spying out for any special ingredients that we need.
Sure, you can give me an investigation roll for Chick.
Oh, will do. Let's see how, because birds are fickle things, let's see how Chick is feeling today. 11.
11 doesn't see anything outside of the normal foliage and flowers and such.
She got to stretch her wings.
I think that's it for us. Nothing too exciting.
I was just thinking I'd go out into the market and I'd look and see if I could find a spell scroll for locate creature. It's a pretty high spell. It's 4th level. Or if I could find something lesser for cheaper money. Or, I don't know, maybe a dowsing rod or something like that.
Give me an investigation roll.
Dowsing rod. This dowsing rod only finds Larry.
The Larry rod. Okay. 17 plus. Give me a second. My God.
It's
I've
really
been trying
hard
to
for Harm to add anything higher than 10 to her numbers. That's
No,
why.
I got a natural 17, but all my my character sheets weren't saved, so I've been trying to put them together, and it's been annoying.
Realistically, you're going to get a bonus, and 17 would take you over. You're probably going to get 18, maybe even closer to 20.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to say something that's going to blow your mind right now.
17.
You could literally just say any
24.
number above 17 right now.
It's
Any
24.
number at all.
24. So you got
It
a
might
plus
be
7?
more, but it's I have at least a plus 7. I don't know if I put in my expertise properly yet. There's a bunch of checking I got to do. Anyways, I got a 24.
With a 24, you don't find one in the market itself, but you can be guided to like scroll maker within the city that can make it. It's going to be expensive.
Yeah, I know.
You could get, it wouldn't do you much good. You could probably get locate object for a lot cheaper, but without knowing an object to search for, you might be kind of handcuffed in that regard. But that's the best they could work with you on that.
I already have locate object.
Well, la-di-da.
I'm just saying.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is definitely the reason why I never picked up this spell before, because it's ridiculously expensive.
And it's ridiculously high level.
And
well, it's 4th level.
It's considering I can only handle level 2 spells and it's going to be a scroll. I didn't hold out much hope.
Never hurts to ask or try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was just kind of browsing the magical items if there was anything that could help. Let's see. Maybe an invisibility potion?
That you could get. Make a persuasion roll.
All right. What? Okay, so that's a 9.
Okay. You can get it for about 60 gold.
All right, it'll be worth it. I'll buy it.
Sure. Since you basically got 10% off, could have been as high as almost free.
Apparently not that
20%.
Persuasive. I look.
Well, you're
all
persuasive.
shifty.
Again, when you're in a magic shop, like, and you know as well from the items you've gotten over your investigations and such, some things take a little more work to make, and a lot of times there isn't a high markup on magical items. It's more the arcane costs and time.
Do they happen to have any skeleton keys?
Tell you what, I'll let you roll percentiles. Anything higher than a 70, you will find one.
Okay. Hey, 77.
Oh,
Nice.
they'll toss it in for an extra 2 gold.
Done.
Thank you for your business. Send you on your way.
All right. I'll just spend the time thinking about my approach and how to maybe convince everyone that this is something we need to do. And that's my day.
Yeah. Then you guys can wrap up your day, come back home, have a nice meal. Well, back home to the inn or your home. Have a nice meal, get a full rest again, and the day of travel dawns. Any special preparations from the athletes in the group?
No, because it's not. We have a pre-tournament one where before we start, but not a pre-voyage one. It's just travel time. Get my neck pillow.
I was literally just going to say that. Yeah, we show up with our neck pillows and our big sweaters and like our sleeping masks ready to go.
I was just curious. If you were like oiling yourself up before you saw the other fighters again. For you, Jasmira, as promised, Corzin Jail is at your door again, roughly around the same early time as the day before. He has a deep black scarf with gold stitching woven through the whole thing. And you know that's her father's colors. And this is something she would wear for formal occasions.
And I will thank him.
No thanks necessary. If it ensures success, we'll be thanking you when you return.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll be doing our best.
Good day, my lady.
Good day.
Off he goes. The various fighters start to gaggle down into the tavern. If you haven't come down by probably about 11 or so, you would, Reef, at least you'd be the one would feel the burn in your forearm a bit again. Kind of just as a, let's get everybody down here, kind of it's time to go.
Oh, we probably would have been down like crack stupid.
Yeah,
I don't think
he told us crack of dawn, so we would have been down there.
Yeah, he was kind of changed his mind and kind of tried to be nice a little bit. With everyone gathered, Garavel has purchased travel with the Karazenra once again. You're going to be taking the Silk Djinn, which is the largest ship in their fleet. It's a little slower, but it will hold a lot of people. And he praises the modifications that have been made to accommodate the athletes of the Tystalia. I will make one other thing very, very apparent to each of you, since we seem to have had some endangerments previously, and one a little more severe than that. Beyond sparring and playful combat, there will be no wounding one another on this trip. I can ensure you will make it to the other side, but it will be a painful trip. Skin can be layered. Everyone aboard! We'll be on our way. I'm told it'll be a little bit shorter of a trip. We're detouring due to a storm to the west. We're going to go up past Treffin Oasis and through the mountains that way. A little bit of money has saved us probably a week. And the fighters will be allowed on first, anyone else secondary. And then you'll see, as you go outside to the docks and onto the ship, again, it's a massive, massive ship. There's probably 30 to 40, maybe even closer to 50 just general populace people that are waiting to get on. And as various fighters appear, you get different levels of cheering. Reef, you probably command about third or fourth.
Out of 16?
Yeah.
We'll take it. I get up to the top of the gangplank. I'm going to throw up the Nubalia symbol when the cheering, and then I'll wave, thumbs up, and then I'll head onto the ship.
Can you make a dexterity roll for me?
Okay, sure.
I was thinking the same thing for some reason.
Get him.
That is going to be a natural 19, so that is going to be
More.
Nice.
So just straight dexterity?
Yep.
23.
Very nice. As you're stepping on, you can see briefly some roots kind of grow out of the boards of the ship, and you step around them, and you can just hear off to the side of the little gnome with pink hair kind of giggling a little bit.
Oh, I definitely give her the thumbs up.
You recognize her as one of the other participants in the tournament. You heard her name was Mistleaf.
Yeah, I'll head on in. Do we have designated rooms?
You do.
Would we have been told what our rooms are, or are we like...
As you come on, you'll be given a room key with a number. And so, as one of the fighters and Cass with you, your room... Actually, let me double check. You're in 18. The rest of you, if you get rooms, would be in like the 30s and 40s. And it's up to you going on if you want to share a room or if you want individual rooms.
But I request to sleep on the deck.
On the deck? Yes.
Is there any like hammocks or anything?
Other than for the crew, you could probably pay to have one.
How much?
I'm sure for a gold piece, they'd look the other way.
Sam, would you like to sleep out under the stars?
Yeah. I would love to. I mean, maybe the sun will come up tomorrow.
It might. So if you would like to sleep in a hammock, it'll be 1 gold piece. I assume that you probably will want to. I'll be sleeping on the floor.
And do you want me to buy you a hammock to sleep into?
I wish and want for nothing, Sam.
I kind of lean over into Chick and go, that means yes. And I will pay for 2 hammocks for us if we can.
For 1 gold piece, they could make sure there's 2 for you.
You're like a BOGO. That's great. Well, thank you, Sam. We will sleep much better instead of in that stifling, awful, dingy underground.
Well, also, if it crashes, we won't be trapped under deck.
Exactly. And if I am to die, I wish not to die surrounded by the smell of sweat.
I kind of just give a look around, and I don't know if that's going to be a request we can have this time.
We try our best.
I can make you a suit like mine.
I think about it. I think about how horrific it would feel to be so confined and not in my loose draped clothing that kind of just hangs off like a waterfall. Oh, Sam, that would be one day when the time is right. I'll be sure to let you know. I have to, it's just gotta be the right time. Maybe when you're older.
Well, that's silly. I'm always getting older.
You are correct, as always. Very astute. Now, no more staying up. It's much past your bedtime.
Well, it's not that late. I still got a few more things I can do.
Do what you must. And I'm just gonna lie down in the hammock and enter my meditative state.
Isn't it lunchtime?
Yes.
Yes.
It's dark out. I don't know, man. It's eternal
like 11.
night.
Hen has no internal clock.
No, I do
internal
not.
wisdom.
I have an internal compass, but yeah, it feels like it's night, like late at night. So I'm just gonna go hit the hay.
Literally, there's crew puttering about on top of the deck, and all of a sudden they just see you lay down in the middle of it. They're very confused.
I don't sleep anyways. It's all relative.
You can just see the ship's coin master kind of holds up, and they catch on and go back to what they're doing.
Yeah, I'll find my way onto the ship. I guess I must have missed Hen and Sam, so I don't see them anywhere at the docks.
As you get on, yes, sorry, carry on.
And then I'll go through the proceedings to get myself a room.
43.
Room 43. Okay.
And as you're paying, you would be able to see Hen just stretched out on a hammock, probably about 25 to 30 feet away from you.
How much was it?
For the room, 3 gold.
Yeah, 3 gold.
Yep. As you have not acquainted yourself with anyone of importance at this moment.
It's a bit cheaper than I expected.
You're also not getting one of the nicer rooms.
Fair.
I will also purchase one of the dark, dingy rooms.
Same thing. You'd be 2 rooms over. There'd be 1 room in between the 2 of you.
What room is he in?
45.
Yeah, just wondering which way.
Yeah, no, that's a fair question. You, Reef, and Cass can give me a perception roll. How'd you do, Reef?
5.
Nice. Just basking in the glory.
Yep.
What about you, Cass?
I got a nat 20 for 22.
Oh, wow. Significantly better. Yeah, as you guys are...
One of us has got to be paying attention.
You get the feeling you're being watched, and you kind of heading to your room, like, you know how to move, and you give it a little slip, and you catch just one of the bar people coming around the corner. They're just like, crap, they saw me. And it's clearly just like a little overzealous fan.
Did you want to say hi?
And they just nod.
I'll put my finger up as like the 1 second. I'll stick my head in the room. Reef,
Yeah?
someone would like to talk to you.
Oh, cool. Like, is it G money?
No, a fan.
Oh, wicked. And I'll pop up out of bed and...
Yeah, you pop out and you see this young man, probably in his early 20s, really very frail build almost. Like he's one of those kids that was probably always not malnourished, but certainly wasn't hitting the gym or anything like you. He's just kind of staring in awe, and you can see his cheeks are red from blushing a little bit.
High five.
You high five, and he kind of is like, ow, afterwards.
And I will... Well, what can I do? What can I do? Does he have anything?
Sign his forehead.
Does he have it? Like, does he have anything out for me to sign or anything like that?
Not at the moment. He was just kind of, it's like trying to sneak a peek at the favorite fighter kind of thing. You know, like when someone sees a celebrity and wants to kind of see them without like disturbing them kind of thing.
I'll take a piece of parchment and I'll write #1 fan and I'll hand it to him with my signature on it.
I also will put my hand up against like the smaller part of Reef's lower back because I'm kind of behind him, and I have put something up against his lower back if he wants to grab it.
Yeah, I'll reach back and grab it.
And it's a little black and gold ribbon.
Yeah, and I'll hand it with the #1 fan with my signature and a black and gold ribbon. You got to wear that, okay? If you're going to be supporting me, you got to rep the black and gold.
And he's like wrapping it around his waist right away. And you can see like he's smiling and grinning and not laughing, but he's got a little bit of a giggle. And you can see just a little tear, just he's that excited.
What's your name, little dude?
Daniel.
All right, Daniel. I'll make sure to look for you in the crowd.
I will be there. I can't wait. You really think you're going to win?
Gonna do my best. That's all that matters, baby. Woo!
That's awesome. And he turns to you, Cash. He's like, thank you for this.
I'll wink at him and give him a little smile.
And he just kind of bows to both of you and then scurries off down the hall and up the stairs. Once everyone's on the ship, you set sail, very similar to when you were picked up out in the desert a few days ago. Those of you on the deck will see a couple of spellcasters cast Gust to get the sails up, and you take off from Pecan. The heat waning a little bit as you're fading from the Ustari. And on the deck, and even if you're looking out the window of your room, you would all be on the same side. You can see off in the distance, the whole desert just turns into like a brown blur of a very, very heavy sandstorm. And on top, you can even hear deckhands and stuff talking about, they changed directions, cut this angle. Instead of going south across to Zixis, the storm's just too strong. This ship won't handle it, kind of thing. And you all feel the ship veer away from it. And for a brief moment, you can all first make a Constitution roll for me. How'd you do, Sam?
I did I don't have a saving throw anyways. That's a good question. 17.
17. Jasmira, I'll let you figure yours out. Del.
16.
Jazz.
4.
Reef.
21, baby.
Cass.
19.
And Hen, please roll with disadvantage. You cannot get the sound of that loot out of your head.
All right. So it's Constitution or Constitution saving?
It's Constitution save.
Okay. So that's going to be with disadvantage. I had a 21 in the bag, but that's going to be 11.
11's okay. You all just feel the entire ship suddenly kind of lurch. Everything outside of it goes blurry, and then you reappear in a different spot in the desert. And for Jazz, your morning coffee decides it doesn't like being in your stomach. The lurch was just too much.
Where was I? I feel like I probably would have been on the deck.
Sure, yeah.
Probably about to talk to Hen.
Right next to Hen. Oh, God.
Yeah, kind of on your way over. And for you being on the deck and upright, so you're seeing everything. So the way it blurs and everything, just that whole process.
I run past Hen straight to the railing and heave the contents of my stomach over the side.
And you just hear a couple of deckhands kind of giggling. Somebody's never been jettisoned before.
Yeah.
Jasmira, I know that hawking sound anywhere. Is that you?
Yes, and
Hairball? Or...
No, didn't you feel that lurch? What, did the entire ship just change
I
position?
believe it did. Yes. It's the course we're meant to go, so I did feel it. However, I wasn't that affected because, well, it's just simply what needs to be.
Yes. And apparently my morning cactus coffee needed to be over the edge of the rail.
There's always more coffee to be made. And I almost said I wouldn't enjoy a cup. That's a lie. I would enjoy a cup if you wouldn't mind making some more.
Yes, I brought my little travel apparatus with me. It's in my quarters. Where are your quarters?
My quarters?
Yes.
I give all of my money to Sam.
Your room?
Room? No, I'm still in my hammock, leaning over, looking at Jasmira. This is my room. I live under the stars. I have no home, and that doesn't change just because I'm on a vessel or a horse or a camel or a this or a that. My home is always under the sky.
Well, what about Sam?
Sam follows me wherever I go, and Sam likes sleeping under the stars.
Well,
right, Sam? And I look over.
I am
Sam.
and like, oh, what? Yes, I love jam.
See?
I just look without saying anything for a second. I mean, Sam, do you not need a spot to do your alchemy? Like somewhere that's not in the way of all these deckhands?
So I'll say from where Jasmira is standing, she probably can't see Sam because she's kind of looking at the back of Sam. She just leans over, and there's just a small little chemistry set sitting on the table or on the deck. She's like sitting cross-legged, just with this little, but like a little what do you want to call it? Like a magical Bunsen burner going with some liquid. No, I'm gotten pretty accustomed to being able to do stuff on the fly.
I see.
In fact, actually, I've been working on that that bag of ingredients we got the other day, and it's been getting some interesting results.
Oh, already? That's pretty impressive. Well, if you need somewhere a bit larger to set up, I have a bit of, or more private, I have a room you can set some stuff up in if you like. I mean, it's not like one of the bigger ones, but at least, you won't be out in the elements.
Damn, this is such a lovely offer from Jasmira.
It is, but I also already agreed to the deckhands that I would increase their alcohol potency by reducing the volume of water inside of their alcohol so that we could do stuff up here so I wouldn't have to leave Hen.
Okay, well, seems we got everything figured out. Jay, would I know what that jettisoning thing is?
No, it's very rarely used, but you would be able to figure out, having been through the desert enough, that you are a couple days ahead of where you should be at this point.
Huh. We're going towards the mountains, right?
Yes.
So I'm looking at the mountain range and it looks significantly closer. Some sort of teleportation spell?
I doubt it.
No? What do you think it is?
Oh, it must have been something that accelerated us rather than repositioning us.
Yeah, maybe. Make an interesting theory. We could...
Not a theory. I'm an expert on teleportation.
You are?
Well, I mean, those of teleportation within the alchemical world, that is. Obviously, there's lots of people out there that can do it with spells and scrolls and all those Yarnican circles I've heard about, but I was researching a special way on doing it with alchemical ways, like drink a potion and you could just teleport.
Wait, what? Yarnican circles? What?
A Yarnican circle? Have you never heard of a Yarnican circle?
No. Should I have?
Oh, should you have?
I don't know. What's a Yarnican circle?
Oh, they're a vast connection of teleportation rings around, well, I think everywhere, but maybe not the desert, I guess, since I haven't seen them here.
Sorry, they're a vast connection of circles?
Yes, teleportation circles. You stand on one circle and tell them to go to another circle.
Oh, I see.
But it's highly regulated by the governments and the industries, and it's very expensive, and the average person would be able to travel. So that's why I worked on trying to make a potion.
I think I did see you use one of your potions when we were traversing the gap left by the shatter spell in the bug dens. You used one of your potions or alchemical agents then.
Yeah, anything within visual range is a lot easier than something not visually in front of you. It's very unnerving.
And what about if you wish to go someplace that you feel in your heart, that you cannot see, but it's only conceptual? Do you think that one day that would be possible?
Maybe I'd have to find an ingredient that would tap into your psyche and maybe take on your subconscious of what you'd want to do, and maybe some kind of psychedelic, maybe?
The gears in my head start turning. Sam, we must have a lengthy discussion about this another time. I wish to pick your brain, metaphorically.
Oh, thank you. I was really hoping you weren't meaning intentionally.
No.
Would be rather gruesome. That'd be interesting how that spell would work, since, to my knowledge, most magic has to have intention, focused intention, and what you're describing is more of an unfocused intention.
It is quite focused, though, Jasmira. When you have a longing in your heart and in your mind and in your very soul that radiates throughout your entire nervous system and all of your bones, there is nothing that can feel more sure except for the exact location. Just that one needs to go to a place.
And rescue someone that needs rescuing.
Not necessarily. Maybe. But it could be a great many things, but that is not up to you to know before it happens. Are you feeling better?
Yeah. As long as it doesn't do that again, anytime soon, I'll be fine. Usually these trips are so smooth you can't even tell. You're sailing over all these dunes.
I hope everyone else is all right, cooped up in those stuffy dens. They might not have fared better than you, and at least you had over the side of a ship to put all your cactus coffee.
Yes. Probably helped some cactus too. So, circle of life.
Delightful, Jasmira, as always.
Why don't I get you that cactus coffee? The fresh cactus coffee that you asked for earlier. I can go make some. Seems I'm in need of some more myself.
The fresher, the better.
All right. And I'll go back to my room, brew up some cactus coffee.
Reef and Cass, you would get a knock on your door at one point, and a female half-elf is standing there with a notebook, and she doesn't really expect you, Cass. She's looking more for Reef. Oh, and then looks at you and realizes, Reef, you're the fighter because it's listed as a male. Right. Just working on introductions for everybody. At the time of arrival, we do want to present you to the masses as we arrive. Anything in particular you would like said?
I'll look to Reef.
I mean, that's right. Reef Van Jasper, the new Balia badass.
New Balia badass. What is a New Balia badass?
Well, it's where we're from, New Balia. And, well, being a badass is a state of mind. It's a feeling.
I'll have to spice that up a little bit.
Do you want some of my other nicknames?
No, just perhaps something a little more to the point that gets your stature across. For example, the Knoll fellow Griven, he paces with a predator's jittering joy. Surely we can come up with something for yourself other than just New Balia badass. Like myself, I'm sure not a lot of people have heard of this New Balia.
But that's me. I'm the new Balia badass. Mr. Southside, the platinum swagger.
How about this, Reef? This is your job, right? This is like your skill set, and I'm talking to the half-elf in the doorway.
Oh, yes.
Then we'd both be delighted to hear what you can come up with. How about that?
Well, there are a couple of days to ponder on it. I'm sure Mr. Reef won't be the only one to give me such a simple answer.
I'm sure you can find some ways to spice things up.
I'll do what I can.
But all spice gets approved through me. Understand?
Make an intimidation roll.
Yes, please.
Manager.
It's a 19. Derek, this dice is hot. Thank you.
It's one of those things where she's standing there kind of taking notes as you're talking, and you say that, and it's like you lean into her, and she leans back a little bit moment. Right? Through you. Got it. I'll be going.
I look forward to hearing what you come up with.
Give me a perception roll, Cass.
Okay. We got somebody else. Is Daniel back?
No.
We're going to use a different die this time. 17.
With a 17, as you're finished with her, you kind of just turn your head down the hall, and you see Garavel talking to the two dark elf competitors in the tournament, and he hands them some money.
Sorry, who did I see talking to them?
Garavel.
Who is that?
The guy that runs the tournament.
Isn't that Galaver?
Galaver, sorry, yeah.
Okay, thank God. I was like, oh my God, who did I forget?
Sorry. You see Galaver talking with the two dark elves, and he hands them some money.
And you've been mispronouncing his name this whole time.
That would be something I would do. That's right. And the dark elves are in the tournament, you said as well.
Yes.
I'm just going to take note of this. Actually, I'm going to I'll stay in the doorway and I'll lean up against it and I'll just watch to see what else happens.
They have a slight exchange between them, and one just pulls a little scarf up over his face again, and they go back to their respective rooms.
Does Galaver notice me watching?
He doesn't.
I'll just tuck that information away for later then, and I'll go back inside.
You were lounging there for a little bit, making sure that she ran off to go do what you wanted her to do?
Observing, Reef. Don't trust Galaver.
What's wrong with G-Money?
You don't need to know why, only what I've told you. Don't trust him.
You got it, boss lady. And I'll go back to doing sit-ups.
I think our best play on this boat is Mr. Southside. He'll be good for the people, and he'll make the other competitors underestimate you.
Yeah, I can do that.
And, yeah. I'll let him go back to doing what he's doing.
Every setup, I stop and I throw up 2 thumbs up, and then I go back down because I have to get back. I got to get into that character.
Del, what are you doing to pass the time on the ship on this first little bit of the trek?
Not much. Probably just hanging out in the corners, not really doing anything. I will eventually try and track down Cass. If I catch her eating in the mess, assuming there's a mess or a tavern area on the other boat.
Yeah, it's like a dining area. Kind of like a buffet style setup, lots of tables, and then one wall of just food.
So yeah, I'll fix a plate and then just kind of sit in front of her. So what are the tournament rules on equipment?
I would assume none, but I can ask. What are you thinking?
I'm going to take out a single ball bearing. It's technically just a little trinket.
Possibly for good luck. Possibly for something he always has on him.
But if he needs a lot of luck, and I hold out the 3 bearings that I would usually hand out.
You know what? Reef always has those in his pocket, believe it or not. It's what I've heard.
Yeah. You could be very helpful.
Let me do some asking, but I think this will be fine.
See? Partnership. Team up.
How are you enjoying the boat so far?
It's very rocky. The jostling, did that get you too?
It didn't get me, but I can't say I liked it.
That's fair.
I don't know what it was. Did you know what it was?
No idea.
I'm going to ask you another favor.
And it is.
You've got a keen eye.
Sometimes.
There's going to be a lot of things happening on this boat. This many competitors close by. It's bound to happen. If you notice anything that you think seems odd, please tell me.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'll just go back to eating whatever I'm eating.
Yeah. Scarf down lunch and then go back up to the deck where I've kind of posted up. This time now with like, not a notebook out, but like making notes if I see anything.
For sure. For Reef and Cass, again, just because of the area where you are, you will from time to time hear below your room sounds of, well, you recognize the sounds of training. And over the course of the day, if you peek down there, it's a full gym setup, as well as like not quite an octagon sparring, but like a ring with kind of a wall to it. More so for privacy for the fighters. You can talk a little bit and find out that for the most part, it is very much like the fighters, if they want to kind of see anything about one of the other combatants, they've got to get in there. They can't just kind of sit and watch and make notes kind of thing.
Oh, so like I wouldn't be able to just hang around up top and watch.
You can hang around, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to see in.
Okay, got it.
Same with, you kind of overhear the same thing with Griven's handler too. Like he can't see when he's in there sparring a little bit. And at one point he is in, you see Griven and the Red Dragonborn come out together and they kind of give each other a mutual nod of respect. They're both sweaty, but otherwise unharmed.
Is it just sparring or is there a separate like weight training, general fitness area?
Yeah, there's all of that encompassing in this area as well.
It's all in that area.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's day one. I think Reef and I would probably find it, but I would advise Reef, like, he doesn't go in at peak times. So we'll be getting up early, or we'll go to bed late, or we'll go at lunch. And since we're kind of like, we're at lunchtime, we're like, okay, we'll wait until it's closer to bedtime, and then we'll go in and scope it out.
So cool, though.
No, I was just going to say, at that point, it is a little quieter.
Anyway, how was the lunch thing? I was going to head over there, but you left without me.
Lunch was fine. Passable. We're on a boat. What can we expect? It'll be okay for you. You should eat something.
You got it. Which way is it?
Like roll my eyes and like point down like the one hallway probably that exists on this boat.
Yeah, it's like tiered halls for the rooms.
Reef just gets trapped on one floor. He
doesn't even go in a circle. It's ended on it's one hallway.
Get to the end, stop, turn around, walk all the way back.
Must be a dead end. Go the other one.
It's like Forrest Gump, just runs to the end and just turns around and goes the other way.
But I would like to, as I'm walking up, would I be able to like run into Jasmira at all?
I think so.
I was going to say, you guys are like free to interact, and you can, talking to certain people, get an idea. And especially with only one Rossi on this ship, she is easy to locate or describe.
Mm.
Hey, Triple C, what are you doing here?
Oh, Reef. Oh, sport. No?
Sport.
You're okay with sport now?
Not really, but if that's what you want to call me, it's okay by me.
Just kind of curious why these nicknames kind of annoyed you.
Oh, my dad used to call me Sport.
Oh, I see. Not much of a fan of certain nicknames, huh?
No, not really.
Not much of a fan of your father either.
No, but Mom likes him, so I guess he must be okay.
Oh, but you don't think he's okay?
Oh, no, he doesn't like, half-breeds. He's not a big fan of humans either. He doesn't like people who follow religions. He doesn't like, well, a lot of things.
Is there anything he does like?
He likes wearing, like, cloaks and stuff like that and hanging out with his friends in the basement.
Is he part of a cult?
I'm going to shrug my shoulders.
I notice you didn't say he likes you.
Oh, he doesn't like me at all. He thinks I'm a waste of space.
I see. Well, you're definitely not a waste of space.
Oh, thanks, Triple C. I appreciate that.
Yeah. How are you doing training up here?
Oh, it's only the first day, so Cass and I are going to go back like later on tonight and do some more training. But the facilities here look so cool. I can't wait to use them. And there's like a thing, like a ring in there that's completely shielded. So that means I can get like some one-on-one time with like another fighter. That'll be completely 100. Absolutely.
Okay, so do you think training with another person you might be fighting against would be a good thing?
Well, I mean, like, I'm not. It's like with the tournament, like I might not be fighting them. I might be fighting someone else. But if I can make a friend with another fighter, that'd be kind of cool too. Oh, what if there's like a team up thing and there's a tag team match or even like a triplets match? Oh my, that'd be so cool. Could you imagine that? The crowd would go wild.
I can't even imagine. This sounds incredible.
But to get back to like my original question, which I'm trying to remember what it was. What are you doing here, Triple C?
Yes, actually, the tournament sounded super interesting. Also, I think I need to meet with everyone at once about something important and hero related.
I'm going to look over my shoulder to make sure Cass is not following me. Cass says I'm not allowed to do any more hero-related stuff while the tournament's going on. But if you know, maybe like if you can frame it like it's not a hero stuff but tournament-related hero stuff, like maybe I can go for it.
Oh, interesting. How to make rescuing a damsel in distress related to... Maybe we could say the tournament... I have nothing just yet. Maybe the tournament involves her father that has her locked in a dungeon. It's gonna be tough.
Did you just say rescuing a damsel? That's like number one or like number two
from a dungeon.
From a dungeon, even better. Like it's not like a tower or anything like that. But like rescuing a damsel is like number 1 or 2 or even 5 on like the top 5 hero things a hero can do.
I did not know that, but it does sound very hero-like. She's kind of a princess, you know.
Oh, cool. Princesses.
Yep. So we're rescuing a princess from a dungeon.
Oh, that's like true hero stuff. All right. Well, you just let me know, and like if you can like let Cass know like it's tournament related, and then you can hire me as like muscle or something like that, so that she doesn't think that I'm like that you're taking me away from the tournament, because that's supposed to be my focus, and we're supposed to be focused.
Mm-hmm.
Cass told me that I have to focus.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Okay, well, muscle or training related muscle. Okay, I'll see if I can think of something. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go have lunch. And then I'm just going to do a 180 and walk back the way I came, do another 180 and walk right past her into the lunchroom.
Yep.
You will essentially have the next probably day or two amongst a lot of you to kind of spend it how you wish on the ship.
I'm going to come up to Hen and Sam. I'll probably frequently just hang out with them in general, but at one point, fairly early into the trip, I will sit them down and I'll say, guys, I have a problem.
My goodness, Jasmine.
I've been tasked, or we have all been tasked, and I don't know if everyone is going to be on board with this, with...
We're all on board.
Very astute observation. But I mean on this particular issue that I am about to present, is that... And I'll look around and make sure no one's listening. Like, we're kind of out in the open, and maybe there's deckhands around and everything. It's kind of a hush-hush thing.
Oh, well, is it about your bowel movements after drinking so much cactus juice?
That is something that you should be monitoring, Jasmira. It is something that is often... People are very embarrassed, but I don't think anyone should be embarrassed by their own bodily functions.
I mean, we just noticed you don't drink a lot of water.
You must stay hydrated.
Cactus juice is mostly water. I always stay hydrated. I am the most hydrated person on this ship.
I give a
with
sideways...
respect to cactus juice. Cactus coffee juice. You could not be more hydrated than I am with all the cactus coffee I drink.
I whisper to Sam, a bit defensive, so hydrated.
That seems very agitated. First sign of dehydration.
I would like to do like a skin tint test on Jasmira, like you do to a cat at the vet. So I am gonna like lean over, and because I've always been very kind and gentle with Jasmira, I feel like I'd get away with it. And I'm just going to kind of carefully just massage, but just kind of try to observe how her skin reacts to me.
It stays a little bit longer than it should.
And then I glance. I give a knowing glance at Sam. Dehydrated. Anyways, Jasmira, should we be going somewhere a bit more private?
Yes. Here, come to my room. If you don't mind not being outside for a bit.
It's perfectly fine.
Okay. And I'll lead them down to my tiny, tiny room. Just basically has a bed and probably a little closet or something like that. It's probably like bare bones, even on a ship.
So I feel as though when I walk in with my large sweeping cape, I'm going to be taking up most of the space in the room.
Here. Let me move this. Oh, shoot. This bed is bolted to the ground. All right. Well, I guess I'll just sit on my bed. ships, a lot of things are bolted so they don't fly around. But, okay. Now, this is very hush-hush. Sam's there too, right?
Yes.
I eagerly await the news after Chesmira was unsure whether Sam was right beside in the tiny room.
So the daughter of, what's his name?
Vadrin.
Vadrin, thank you. The daughter of Vadrin, the leader of the city, his daughter has gone missing in Mairse. And because it's so hush-hush, that's why we had to go through the Hall of Mirrors, to make sure we were mentally and trustworthy enough to take on this task. But anyway, so he's tasked us to find her and bring her home safe, or at least get her out of the city safely. He thinks she might be taken by the ruler of Mairse and being kept in a prison. So we don't know where she is, but that's what we've been tasked with. What do you guys think? Are you guys in for rescuing her?
We're in.
I put my hand over my heart. So this must be it. This must be what's been pulling and calling.
And we have to rescue her.
Of course, Sam.
Okay. I didn't realize you sound very convinced. That's good.
Oh no, I'm not convinced at all. I'm sure.
Okay. We probably need the others' help. I've already talked with Reef, and you know how Cass is about letting him do anything.
I would agree, but unfortunately I have not had many interactions with Cass, and I don't like to assume anything about someone before I sufficiently know enough about them.
Okay. Well, you'll experience it for yourself, and I hope I'm wrong, but we feel our best chance is to make Reef's involvement related to training or the tournament.
As a cover.
As a cover.
Does it matter if he's good or not?
In what way?
Well, does it matter in terms of how convincing it is if he sucks or if he's really good? Does this have to swing in one direction or another?
I understand Reef is quite good. You saw him in the bug pits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just shoving his allies into toxic eggs.
Well, obviously there's some improvement required with his manners, but as it came to fighting bugs, he's pretty good. He's got a lot of strength and ability in fighting things. I think we'll need muscle on this. If things go bad, then we'll definitely need some muscle. So I think he's quite good.
So long as the plan doesn't hinge on him not losing.
Oh, you mean his tournament?
Yes.
No, the plan shouldn't require him to win or lose. He should be able to win or lose that based on his own merit. I think we need to do it before or during his matches. I don't know. We haven't found her yet. So the timing, it really depends on the timing.
So do you have any other information about her age, interests, or last place seen, or last clothing worn? Things that we should know to look out for. What hair color does she have, if any? Or does she always live in a suit, like Sam?
She does not live in a suit. She is, like her parents, a dwarf, and her hair color is...
White.
White.
How did you know that, Sam?
For some reason, the only detail I remember from Jade's description. I just thought it was peculiar that a dwarf had white hair in my mind. I don't know why. And I was like, I don't know. It's because I was like, oh, he should have said green, and it could have been gnomes, and it could have been like a throwback to like all the way back in the day.
No, it was like white with just like the slightest hint of blonde to it.
White with, that's right. White with the slightest hint of blonde. She's quite young for a dwarf. Did he say how old she was?
He didn't mention it in your conversation.
I got the impression she was kind of young.
You, based on knowledge and description, would probably put her, in like her early 30s.
Mm-hmm. For a dwarf, she's quite young, in her early 30s. And I don't know what she was wearing, but I have this scarf here that is very dear to her. See, it's deep black with some gold stitching in it, which is her father's colors. Actually, come to think of it, these are like Reef's colors, aren't they? Huh.
And Dell's.
And Dell's, yeah. That's interesting.
Now, Jasmira, you must promise me one thing before I agree fully.
Well, what might that be?
I put a hand on Sam's shoulder. We must, upon finding her, take her aside.
What?
What?
I mean, it might not be necessary to kill her captor. We just need to free her, right? there might be a lot of, like, it's in a dungeon, I presume. She might be in a dungeon. We might have to get her past a lot of guards. So getting her free will be our top priority.
Yeah, but then she'll just get captured again.
Well, if we have opportunity to help prevent that, then we can do so.
Well,
But like I said, we got to get her free and back to her father. Her father can protect her, at least at her home. So
Now, this is what I was getting at
yes.
before, Sam. You know what we've said about interrupting Sam.
Yeah, don't interrupt Sam.
Don't interrupt, comma, Sam. Grammar is important. So, we must, upon rescuing her, and, as you said, Sam, getting her out of harm's way, we must take her to a quiet location where we may have a one-on-one conversation, and I would offer myself to be the one to have said conversation, because we must first figure out if she even wishes to return to her father. We do not know the method of her capture, whether it was willing escape turned into misfortune along the road. We do not know if she wants to go back. And we do not know if the original place that she was with her father was, in a sense, a prison of a different variety. So we need to be sure that whatever path we send her on after her rescue is the right and just one for her.
I think if she can convince you of what she wants, then that's probably the best course of action. From what I gather, she is in a place she does not want to be. So, but you're right, we only have one side of this story, so I feel confident we can hopefully get to the bottom of things.
I believe we will, in due time. We must always make sure that we never rush things, and that we carefully consider all paths and all options laid before us before we make our choice.
We might have to decide things very fast, so you might have to shorten your conversation a bit.
I pat my hand that's on Sam's shoulder. There will be no need. Sam is working on teleportation potions.
I don't think it would be safe if we tried teleporting her. I mean, the last time I teleported long distance, I ended up in this desert.
And you ended up with me, exactly where you needed to be at the time you needed to be there.
Okay, well, we have to make sure she is safe, so if we teleport her, we have to know where she is. So, whatever distance that is, and beyond that, we'll just make sure the distance is safe.
Agreed. But we will not send her back to her father until we find out where she herself wants to go.
Yeah, maybe she has a secret lover that her father doesn't want her to be with. And she wants to go with him instead.
A million different things, a million different places, a million different stories.
Right now, Jasmine is imagining her telling the speaker that this daughter wants to stay there and how much trouble Jasmine would be. I'm imagining myself being thrown in jail. Like, oh God, that better not be this case. Well, we'll find out.
Have you asked Del yet?
No, I haven't. I thought maybe I'd get everyone all together at once and we could all discuss this, but I feel this has now become a one-on-one thing. Do you guys want to come with me to talk to Del?
I would love any opportunity to speak with Del. As well, I must bring up that I find it very curious that you waited until we were all on the boat before asking us if we were joining. I have no problem with it. I simply wish to point it out.
I just got the news yesterday, and I was waiting for this scarf before I came, and then I just didn't see you guys before now. So I couldn't see you on the docks before loading.
That's all well and good. No matter what, I would have ended up here anyways. To Del?
Let's go. Let's go talk to Del.
Well, I mean, and she did say she wanted to have one-on-one time with Del.
Oh, yes, Sam. And I bow.
Okay. No, you guys please come with me. I'm not the best orator, so you guys are quite convincing.
Well, I'll love to find out what orating means later, but I'll leave you alone. And I'm going to step out the door. You enjoy your oral?
No. Is Hen still there, or did you follow Sam out?
I cross my arms and stand very stoically. Well, are we seeing Del?
Yeah, would you coming with me? I mean, feel free to come with me. I could use the moral support.
I will always be here to support you as long as I am meant to be, and no longer.
Okay. Well,
plus,
shall we go
it's
then?
good anytime Sam gets some time on her own. I am not trying to distance myself. However, I do think it is healthy for Sam to have alone time.
Very true. All right, let's go. And I'll lead her to Del's.
The door's over.
2 doors over, which I might have scoped out before for reasons.
I'm on the deck. I've been watching for fraud.
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 Oh, then we probably would have seen you out there anyways.
Yeah, I definitely watched the 3 of you like go into.
That's the only shady activity you've seen.
Okay, I was gonna ask, should I roll or
Not at this point, no. The deck's pretty calm and normal, for lack of a better term of describing it.
Maybe we didn't see you. We just walked down and we're like knocking on your door. Huh, he's not here.
He must be someplace else. Well, lucky for us, the confines of this ship are all-encompassing, and he cannot be anywhere outside of this vessel.
All right. I think we'd eventually find Dal. He's probably not hiding.
not specifically? I'm like probably sitting on like a barrel in the corner on the deck, like.
What's Dell's base stealth compared to everyone else's base perception? There's so much fucking gold and black.
But he'd
on
have to
this
be
boat.
trying to hide in the first place.
I'm not like trying to hide. I'm just being
Inconspicuous.
like inconspicuous.
He has a job. He's watching.
Taking notes. These three look very suspicious. There's a cat. There's one in a suit.
This big lady.
And this bird keeps watching me.
Yeah.
The chick's just like right there, like
As I'm like eye to eye with you in like a giant cape, like sunning myself like a vulture.
Yeah, we'd come up to you after finding you, obviously. Ah, Dell, we were just looking for you.
Why?
We wanted to see if you are interested in helping us with something when we get to Mairse.
Sure. What's the big deal? What is it?
Are we kind of in a corner where there's like no one around? Like
You could try to be.
it's
Like
kind
it wouldn't be hard to move off away from people a little bit to get slightly quieter. You still got the wind from the ship, but beyond that.
Jasmira, I do believe this may help. And then I unsling my hurdy-gurdy and I begin a droning tune that would cover the conversation.
Oh, okay. That does help.
Any excuse to play.
So, as you know, the speaker of the city came up to me earlier this week and asked us to go to the Hall of Mirrors, and we went through them to prove that we are trustworthy and could mentally handle a much more involved job.
Yes, I remember.
Okay, this is very, very secretive, but Phaedron's the leader of this city. His daughter is missing in Mairse.
And we are to find her?
He believes she may have been taken prisoner by the jurisdiction in Mairse, but in a very top secret dungeon to hide her from... Anyways, long story short...
Jurisdiction?
The other leader of the city of Mairse.
Okay, so not by the realm.
No, the realm?
The area, the city, the jurisdiction.
Yeah, it's a police term. Anyways, so I just meant by the people in charge of the city. They are at odds with each other. Anyways, long story short, we should find her and make sure she's safe, rescue her, and free her from wherever she may be. Their last known information said she was in a dungeon somewhere, a private prison.
That's where you keep people.
Yes, exactly. So we have to find her and rescue her. It's a very high-profile job, so you can understand why he was very cautious about who he approached to get this done for him.
And are we supposed to take her somewhere in that city or bring her back to the other city?
I'm getting really into this song and I begin to pick up the volume and begin to sing, kind of getting into it a little bit too much. I'm facing away from them.
Oh, well, I believe... Jay, did he say that we specifically had to bring her back to the city?
It would be preferred, but if you can get her somewhere safe,
Maybe that's what I thought. Okay.
then obviously other arrangements could be made.
Right. Well, the priority is making sure she's safe, whether that's bringing her back to the city or finding somewhere else for her to be safe. Or as what Hen mentioned, maybe she herself would have an idea of where to be safe, and she'd want to go there. But as long as we rescued her from this private prison and got her out of danger, then that's what we got to do.
Okay, so we find her, we save her, get her to safety.
Yes.
Simple enough.
I mean, on the surface, it's pretty simple. But as you know, they say, the devil's in the details.
Is it just the four of us?
Well, Reef is very interested, but he thinks that Cass will not let him do that unless it's tournament related. So we have to come up with a way to involve him in such a way that it sounds like it's tournament related. If it's hiring him for muscle for a tournament related activity, or maybe special training, or I don't know. I don't have any.
Do we know if the girl is in danger?
Well, she's apparently been there for a few weeks, so they don't think she's in immediate danger, but I have a contact in the city that I can talk to and see if he knows more. If maybe she's in a lot more danger or more than I can tell you right now.
Well, depending on the length of the tournament, we could use the time to snoop and peruse and find out where she is before we take her back.
It's true. We'll probably need Brief for getting her out and not the snooping part.
So we may have time. He might also get eliminated from the tournament very quickly. Who knows?
It's true. I mean, he seemed very good with bugs, but I mean, I haven't seen him in these fighting rings. I don't know what the rules are for these things.
They could be very loose rules. But yeah, I'll help.
Excellent. You know what's interesting is I just realized that the city's colors, or at least Vadron's colors, are the same colors as you have. She has a black scarf with gold threading throughout it. It's kind of popular colors.
I'm gonna pull on the neck of my uniform underneath and kind of look at the black and gold. It seems to be a very common color combination.
Yeah. New Balia, your colors, and now Vadron's colors. So weird. Coming up all over the place.
It's not a coincidence I was happy to see.
No? Why not?
No. Old memories. Not very good ones.
That's unfortunate. All right. So we can talk more about planning and so forth. One of the ideas the speaker had was that the tournament was going to cause enough of a flurry in the city that we should be able to use that excitement for the tournament to go undercover, and we won't be noticed as much.
That would be difficult to pull Reef away from then if we're using the tournament.
Yeah.
You might have to sabotage him.
That would be unfortunate.
Don't get him hurt, but we may need his help otherwise.
Well, like you said, we'll look at the timing. If he gets eliminated super early, then it's probably something we don't have to worry about.
You may have to fight Cass, though. She'll be very angry, and will definitely not want to help after that point.
Yes, which means if we do anything, she must never ever find out.
You do know that Reef will tell her, right?
No, I mean, if we have to sabotage him in the tournament, we would never ever tell either of them.
Well, they'd kill us.
Exactly.
Well, sorry, Cass would kill us.
Yes.
Reef would be very somber.
I don't want to see him that sad. He's such a happy guy.
No, I've already seen him like a kicked puppy. It's a disheartening.
Yes, it's very sad. Exactly like a kicked puppy. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. I don't want to do anything like that if we don't have to.
Or he ties for 13th in the tournament. Let's go.
Okay, so with that out of the way, we could talk about more, or I should say less involved things.
I've now begun to wander as I play and sing, and I've just walked away from them, and they're standing together alone. I'm wandering about the deck.
So you do know cat people don't have litter boxes, right?
I've never met any.
Oh, I mean, we don't have litter boxes. We're people, so it's...
There are many strange customs in the world.
There are, and I don't know of any cat person that has a litter box. So, you probably shouldn't say that to other cat people because it's kind of offensive.
I will try not to.
Okay. Do you...
Scene.
It might be the same as last time where it's like, I gotta go this way, and you're like, I gotta go that way.
Enjoy your hairballs, and then
you both realize
No!
you're 2 doors down from your rooms and you're walking down the same flight of stairs now.
So awkward.
2 doors apart. Yeah. You both come down the hall at opposite ends to get to the doors, but you're on opposite sides. You got to pass each other to get to your room.
So awkward.
Around supper time, Reef and Cass, you get a very tiny knock on your door. And,
I will open it.
yeah, upon answering it, you see, well, you may have noticed, but Reef definitely notices a very familiar little gnome who's just smiling happily at you under her pink hair and ponytails.
I wave.
She waves back.
Misty Leaf, what do we owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to make sure things were good with the little prank earlier on the trip. You seemed pretty jovial and someone who wouldn't get too upset with a little bit of fun.
Thumbs up.
You had a chance to spar at all yet?
No, not yet.
Were you maybe interested?
I'll look at Cass.
I kind of am leaned up against the side of the door again so that, because I opened it and Reef can see in. And then I'm going to put a thumbs up behind my back as like a yes, this is okay.
Yeah, I'm down to spar.
Right. Have you been down there yet?
Yeah, well, we went down right before lunch, and Cass and I were going to go train after supper before bed. But like, I'm cool to spar now. Like, I got nothing going on.
Okay, but if you don't have any plans, like I don't want to.
No. Let's go.
You guys go down, and as you're down there, no one's in the sparring area. You can see the red dragonborn's just doing a little bit of workout. It seems to be, he hits the weights a little bit, and then almost just like doing a meditation over on one of the mats kind of thing. After you.
Yeah, I'll head in.
Right,
Jam,
cool.
am I allowed in this case, or am I still not allowed?
No, you're still not allowed inside.
I'm still not. Oh, okay, that's fine.
You find what happens is Reef walks in, she walks in, and as you go to walk in, you hit like a barrier that you can't see.
I'll test it, like put my hand and
Like
nothing.
whoa, reverb off of it.
Reef,
Would I be able to hear her or no?
Oh yeah, you can hear her.
Yeah, well, what's up?
be safe.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
I give her a thumbs up, even because I can probably see out of the barrier, right?
Yeah, it's
So yeah, I
transparent.
give her a thumbs up, even though she can't see it.
No, I can see it. Oh no, I can't see it, can I?
No,
It's right. Okay.
it's transparent.
Translucent, you mean?
That too.
No, it's not transparent, right? It's
You can see through.
I
but when
can
you
see
go
through.
to go through, you get
Got
that
it.
little like
Okay.
arcane reverb preventing
Okay.
you.
okay. And then I'll like give him a thumbs up back with a bit of like an eye roll, and then I will leave them to it.
All right, ready?
Always.
And the one thing you notice before you go in, she does leave her weapons outside of it. She has a little hand crossbow and a sword.
So this fighting tournament thing, is it like to the death?
I don't think so. I think if you like not die but lose and are near dying, I think they'll like just quickly bring us back when we're just out of the tournament.
Oh, okay, cool.
At least that's what I hope. Why, did you hear with something else?
No, it's don't you think it's kind of weird that people are like, some of us are getting like attacked and killed for a tournament that we're not going to die from?
Maybe somebody is betting on it, or someone within the tournament was afraid of other threats. You were one of the ones attacked, weren't you?
Yeah, I almost got turned into a statue. It was terrible.
Almost as good. Were you scared?
I was terrified.
And yet you're talking about it now like it's nothing.
It's a new day. We tried again tomorrow, and we succeeded.
I didn't think I'd ever find anyone as optimistic as us gnomes.
I think gnomes are cool.
I think you're cool.
High five. I lower my hand down.
She just crosses her arms across her chest for a second and pouts. That wasn't very funny.
Low five.
Yeah, she taps you. Roll for initiative.
Sweet. 16.
She's on 23. She
Oh,
will go
God.
first. The first thing she will do is pop that up. So she gets a bonus. Oh, God. That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah. That damn near doubles my AC there, Jay. Thank you.
And she gives you 2 quick little pops. And you kind of feel some bruises, but nothing too serious.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
18.
18 is a success.
Fantastic. You know what? I'm not going to roll for damage. I want to basically kind of like just hitting her on her weak points, or because if we're sparring, we're just trying to train each other up to be the best that we can be. So rather than doing damage, I'm just like, you got to keep your guard up here. Like, you're small, so you got to make sure that I don't touch you here. And I touch her on the top of the head where I would have like dropped it that low.
Again, you get a little frown when you put the top out of her head. Listen, I'm not used to leaving my stuff. You fight with your hands.
Best way to do it.
This time I think she misses with 14.
No, that hits.
Oh, yep. And she just goes like, pop on your knees.
Ah! Yeah, I'll hit her again.
Okay.
Why not? Nat 1.
So, in your moment, you go to swing, but you go too high. And as you do it, she goes to lean up and get you and slips and falls on her back because she also rolls a 1. And then at that point, just lays there laughing.
Yeah, well, just basically making a new friend.
Yeah, and you guys can carry on doing this for a little while.
Yeah.
So what if you get tired?
Yeah, I probably open the door for her.
She appreciates that and goes through. And if Cass is still there, he's a good one.
Actually, I would have left. But
mind then.
I can maybe, I was going to go.
She gets to go out saying it and then realize you're not there.
Well, I mean, I might come back in time. Like, I was hoping to go find Gallivere if he's around.
Oh, sure.
And then I would meet them. I would go, like, if that conversation was
We can
finished.
sidebar that happening while the sparring is taking place.
Yeah,
for sure.
I would go back. Yeah, I would just go looking for him. I was
And
assuming we
give
know.
word. You'd eventually find him in the dining hall.
Or like a stateroom or something.
No, he's just kind of in the dining room. As you see him, he's just eating some food, just kind of watching the room in general, smiling at other people's happiness and enjoyment and stuff, and just making sure whenever there's fighters in the same room, everything's good.
Gallivere, may I
Hello.
join you?
Why, of course, Miss Cass. He pushes out a chair. To what do I owe this pleasure?
I've had the unfortunate realization that I'm not allowed entry to the sparring arena.
No, of course not. Only those with the mark can enter. A little bit of a precautionary measure, you know.
That I can understand, but also, as someone who trains quite regularly, is there another space on the ship that I'm allowed to use?
Well, you can use the rest of the gym freely, or if you wish to find someone who wants to play with you, I'm sure you could find reasonable space. There's plenty of rooms in this vessel.
Lottery will get you nowhere, Gallivere, in this case.
Wasn't trying.
Well, fine then. I'm assuming there are no exceptions.
What were you thinking?
There's only myself and Griven's manager. How much harm could we do?
Well, the two of you could have your own area should you see or desire such a thing. I have no problem with that. Simply not in the sparring ring, that's all.
Our jobs are to make sure that our fighters are working at the best of their ability. Hard to do that when I can't watch what he is doing.
Your fighter is getting a first-hand view of the other fighter he's in the ring with. If he can't find advantages through something like that, then I'm afraid he's already at a disadvantage.
I see. So 2 sets of eyes is considered too great an advantage for him.
We're just keeping it balanced, that's all. Not everyone in the tournament seems to need someone else to do the work for them.
Or they just don't know any better.
I guess we'll find out.
Yes. Lovely ship you have here.
It's anything smaller, and I think we would have had to leave some of your fans behind.
Yes, very, very grateful.
I do mean everyone, not yours specifically.
Of course. Very grateful that you're allowing them passage as well. It'll make for so much more excitement once the tournament happens.
The energy of the crowd. I recognize what an athlete needs in such a thing. It can be invigorating. And then when you're part of it, well, you just can't help but get caught up in the emotions and the excitement of the moment.
I'm looking forward to it. The thing that we don't have quite clarified yet is I'm not allowed to help when
Correct.
Reef is in the ring. Any other rules we need to know about?
The combatants will enter with whatever they have, and as long as it's just that, they're suffice to fight. If anyone should try to get involved, some barriers have been put in place. But if perchance they got through and, well, it was determined someone cheated by not competing one-on-one, that would be unfortunate. I do know Kelgor always likes a good combatant.
And are you allowing weapons?
Well, yes. The fighters are all of various abilities and backgrounds. The little gnome, she, I believe, has a hand crossbow and perhaps something else. The Red Dragonborn has his skills, and before I go into too many details and give you all the information, we'll leave it at that.
I'll give him like a little smirk because obviously that's what I was going for. So that little bit is enough for me. Well, pleasure as always, Gilbert. Thank you.
You're more than welcome, my dear. Anytime.
Yeah, and then I'll get up and I'll go back and I'll be like waiting outside with my arms crossed.
Yeah, and so, yeah, Misty Leaf would come out first smiling and complimenting Reef.
Well, I'm glad you two got a good workout in.
Oh, yeah.
Combat's good, too, but he's a very good person.
Thumbs up.
Oh, that is a lovely compliment and sentiment. Yes, Reef is a lovely person.
Well, I'm just saying, some people are here a little meaner than others, and Reef here seems like myself to be here in the spirit of the fight, just to have fun and do our best, and maybe if we're lucky, win.
Exactly. I mean, she's awesome, by the way.
And obviously, we both can't win, but...
No. But I would love to see you in the finals, though. That would be great.
That would be a lot of fun. But I'd have no weapons then, so I'd be a little tougher.
Yeah, and I think it'd be a great match, though. Low five.
I know you were holding back a little in there. You low five, and she just grabs your hand and kind of shakes it. And then she heads off on her way.
Okay, yeah, they were, just chatting at each other, and it's all positives and compliments. And I'm just getting more and more face happening. And then when she's gone, I'll just turn on my heel and I'll start walking towards their room. And I'm assuming that Reef is following me.
I'm literally following behind, just telling she's great. If I could see her in a match, even if it's against me, I think it'd be great.
Was there anybody else in there with you, Reef?
No, just the Red Dragonborn guy. He was hanging out a little bit, but no one popped into the sparring match.
Well, did you notice anything about him?
He was kind of bigger, but that's never been an issue with me.
Reef, we've been over this. When I cannot be there to observe your surroundings, you need to do that too.
Right. Sorry. I was having fun, making friends.
I'm glad you made a friend. But do you think she's going to let you win if you come across each other just because you're friends?
Well, no, but then like the fight, like, it'll be a bit better, right? Like the crowd will get into it more. We both have heart. Some people here are just about the money. Well, I'm about the heart, and so is she, and that's great because at least I'm not alone. Someone else is here too.
Have we gone back to our room yet? Can I say that we've made it?
Yeah, the conversation was on the way.
Yeah. I'll open the door. He can go in. I'll shut it behind him. Reef, this is going to be different than it is at home. Can you recognize that?
Well, I mean, it's different people.
These people are going to try to hurt you, Reef. Not in a way that's good for the show, because they're that kind of people. I can tell.
Well, then I guess when I have to fight those people, I'll have to fight them better then, more than they can hurt me.
You will, and I'll poke him in the chest. Be you, and you will do what you do. Just don't be soft about it.
Yeah. No, you're right. I need to keep my head on a swivel, and I need to put my head into it, not just heart.
Heart is good on the ship for now. When we get to Mairse, no more.
Okay, Cass. You got it, boss lady.
And I'll give him a little pat on the shoulder, and then I'll just get ready for bed.
Oh, Triple C was talking about some stuff and says like she probably has some training stuff for the tournament that she probably wanted to talk to you about.
So she came onto the boat and she talked to you.
Yeah, we ran into each other when I was trying to get to the dining area.
Oh, yes, you ran into each other, of course. And she wants to talk to me about, what was it you said? Training?
There's it's a training opportunity, Cass.
A training opportunity. Interesting. I wonder how she came across that information.
Well, you know Triple C. She's awesome like that. She's probably one of the best detectives.
Yes, a wonderful detective without a standing operation at the police force. Do you know what consultants usually are, Reeve? Not good enough to be paid full time.
Oh.
If you see her before I do, you can tell her I can't wait to have that chat.
Okay. Thumbs up.
I will thumbs up right back at him, but it's with a very scary smile accompanying it.
Reeve has seen the smile one too many times, and he just grabs the blanket and just rolls over in the bed and faces the wall. Night, Cass.
Night, Reeve.
And it's a good night for everybody. The next day comes. The only thing you notice any different is it's no sun this time. It's just a very cloudy day, or night rather, as it is here in the desert. Instead of the sun, I should have said. The moon is blocked by the clouds. And now that you're a couple days out, it's probably the coolest the desert has felt. There's just a little bit of a chill in the air. Not to the point where you're shivering, but still, you might, in the case of Reef, he might actually put on pants. I don't know. No, pantsless, cool.
No such thing as pants in Reef's repertoire.
Jasmine, you'd already have an idea about where you are, but you all would feel the ship come to a stop. And those of you on the deck can look out and see this massive oasis area. Palm trees, a little bit of wildlife, lots of fruit, lots of foliage, and word starts spreading through the ship that basically, hey, beach day. It's like a halfway point of the trip, so they're giving everybody a little day of rest and relaxation and can chill around the water and play as they see fit. And that's where we'll stop.